Hey, what's up fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts and toy collectors? This is Odie, and thank you for stopping by and checking out my channel. So this is what we have for you today. This is Bandai's Power Rangers Super Mega Force. This is from your Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, your red Tyrannosaurus Rex Ranger, and your green Dragon Ranger. These are really cool. I love these damn figures. Very nice. There's not much more to say about these other than they're in 5-inch scale, which I'm gonna obviously be showing you pretty soon. It's a huge line. It's pretty nice. This is all based on the new Super Mega Force show, where obviously it's footage taken from Comicazi, where with their new Moby rates, or their morphers, whatever you want to call them, they can actually summon from the past 21 years of Power Rangers history, which is pretty cool. They don't explain how, but that's still cool that they been doing it. As you can see in the back of the packages here, obviously this is pretty much the first line, so I know I'm a little bit late out of the gate compared to everybody else, but I figure I'd just share with you guys, give you my thoughts. But yeah, there's 8 of them. But there's 2 from 2 particular teams, so I'm just gonna put them together. So you're really only gonna see from me 4 reviews, because again, 2 are from one particular show, and then I'll mix the other 4, with whatever I feel that they should kind of go together. Maybe I'll do them by actual time of when they came out in terms of the series. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the back of the package. Nothing special other than the fact that these are the Mighty Morphin. Now, as in everything that I do with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I always buy 2 of each, which is ridiculous. I just pre-ordered 2 Titanuses, 2 Sabas, and 2 of the Tiger Zords, which is pretty crazy. I gotta stop doing that because it is very pricey and it's stopping me from getting other cool toys that I like to get. But yeah, so I did buy 2 of these, like as I just said 2 seconds ago, and but I don't regret it. Right now, these are pretty cheap in terms of price point. He's not holding up for some reason. These are pretty hit or miss with some people. The super fans out there that live and breathe Power Rangers or Super Sentai, they might find these a little bit too big. They're a little bit too bulky, and I agree they are big. Me personally, I'm a big comic book geek. Been collecting for well over 25 years, and the reason I say that is because I like my big superhero buff looking characters, so I don't have a problem with my Power Rangers being big. I love the SH figure arts personally, but they can be priced for some people. So at $45 for a Power Ranger of that sort, even with all the articulation, all the stuff that they give you, might be a little bit too pricey for some people, especially for kids. So at $8.99, I think these are perfect, to be totally honest, and I'm cool with them. See if I can give you a spin around without them falling over. I have a feeling they will fall over because this is the worst turntable on the planet. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother because they're just gonna fall. So anyway, but there they are. I'll go through the articulation real quick. Obviously, they're exactly the same, all 8 of them. But the only thing I was going to point out was features that you might want to do if you're a customizer. Like personally, because these are going on my shelf, and the only reason I get 2 is because I'm planning on someday giving them to one of my daughters. I know, yeah, she's a girl, but a lot of girls like Power Rangers, so that's cool, and she already likes superheroes because of Dad. But yeah, someday I'll give her all my extras, and she can do whatever she wants with them. She can sell them as she gets older, or she can display them, whatever. Or she can just keep them for, another 20 years or whatever not. But anyway, yeah, one thing that I am definitely planning on doing, and I won't do too much, but I'm definitely going to paint a lot of their weapons because they're missing so many paint apps. But other than that, yeah, going on the articulation, I got 360, perfect ball joints. I mean, look at that. Some people, again, don't like them because of the fact that they stick out, so they're not really inside, like a normal human. But I think for the most part, that's fine. 360 on the hand there, as you can see. Single joint on the elbow there. Head, 360. You can't look up or down. No waist articulation. Pretty nice view of his morpher there. Hopefully it'll focus there in a second. Come on, focus. Maybe if I start moving it. Sorry, it's not focusing for some reason. So you can kind of barely see the coin, which is pretty cool. Legs, single joint on the knee, the shin. Nothing on the foot. That's why they fall easily, and that's why they're kind of tough to sometimes stand. Especially, like I said, on the worst turntable that I could possibly have purchased. And again, I definitely want to do some paint apps on the sword, do some silver there, and you know, whatever. But again, they're pretty cool. Tommy's a little bit tougher because of his molded, you know, shield there. So his hands will stop there, and he will do 360, but you know, it's kind of like on a 90-degree angle. Other than that, everything's exactly the same. But a little disappointed in his sword. Again, you know, this is Bandai's way of saving money. They basically, you know, just did it in the same color as the shield. I mean, luckily they gave us at least that black there. But yeah, here you might, you know, want to do some greens and stuff like that. But I'll mess with it. One thing, and again, that's why it's, you know, again, I'm not doing all 8 of them at the same time, so I don't have to make the video too long. But he has a peg there, which is perfect, because I believe even in the show, it was on the left side that they all held their weapons. So, okay, that didn't stick there too well. Let's try that again. There we go. So, yeah, so that can go there on the left side. But for some reason, on the Red Ranger, he has it on the right. And it just doesn't look right. I mean, I think the gun really should have been on this side over here, but there's just no peg there. Now in package, he comes with the sword on his right hand, and this is on the left side of the package, but for whatever reason, they didn't give him a peg holder there. So that's a little kind of crappy. You know, I guess I could, with a Dremel, drill my own, because again, it's just going to be on display, and he's going to be holding a sword, or, you know, why even bother trying to do something and then I ruin it or whatever. So, you know. But if you were more to be a more type of precise person, you might want to do that. You know, you would think that they're super top heavy or something, but they're horrible. They just keep falling. Now, in comparison, they want to bring out the 2010 versions. And to a point, I kind of like the 2010s a little bit more, for a couple reasons. The reasons being, I think their paint apps are a little bit better, as you can see there. Even when you look at like Tommy's helmet there, it just even has a little bit better detail. You would think the bigger they get, the more detail they can give you, but for some reason it just looks to me better. And they're slender, so yes, they're still muscle bound, but compared to these 5-inch, bring them out, they just seem, I don't know, more proportion than the 5-inch, to be totally honest. And the green is very different, as you can see there on camera. This is very green compared to this one here being almost like an emerald. So the head might be a little bit too small to the body. Some people have said that in the past before. But yeah, this was only 4 years ago, and it's changed that much. You know, I started collecting Power Rangers when the Samurai Rangers came out. So I was a little late in the game compared to other people, but in that small amount of time, I've amassed a pretty huge collection. I have pretty much all the original stuff and whatever not, and I kept purchasing since then. But I kind of wish they would have stayed in the 4-inch scale, and this is horrible. They just keep falling all over the place. But you know, it is what it is. For whatever reason, Bandai wanted to change, and that's fine. So it kind of messed up the collection where, you know, you have your Samurai Rangers just don't match up anymore with, you know, with these 5-inch guys up here. But yeah, it is what it is. Now I will say that his chest, I like the triangle better here, for the fact that he's, I don't know, I guess bigger. Here he just seems like he's missing it. His waist is too small, and obviously he starts getting kind of muscle bound there. The reds are pretty much identical, it seems. Kind of bring that forward a little bit. And the fact that they made the weapons for this generation black, I think it just looks fine with these figures. Now, as you can see here, see what I mean? So his peg holder is actually on the right side, where here he has it on the left. So it's just the little details. Some people might be annoyed, like me a little bit. But other than that, though, you know, it is what it is. So there you go. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching my videos. Hope you enjoyed all my my guys falling off there. So annoying. But yeah, please rate, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys later on the next one. Peace.